James.
Can I take Paris Liberated?
You certainly can. Paris Liberated it is. The question, Paris Hilton served some how many weeks in detention in June 2007? Was it A, 3, B, 5 or C, 7? 5 seconds. Brains trust.
It seemed like 7 years.
Not long enough and too long.
Yes.
Didn't she sort of get out early by saying she was going to pop off to Rwanda and do some good work? And
That's
didn't?
right.
Do good deeds, yes.
So it was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was only tiny time.
Brains trust saying A, 3, making it sound like knowing everything about Paris Hilton is important stuff. A, 3. Let's see what our contestants selected. A, B and A. The correct answer was A. Well done, Scott. Well done, James. She was so upset when she got there. Everyone was wearing the same thing. Jill.
Land of Bounds.
All right, Land of Bounds. Here we go. Which is not one of South America's only 2 landlocked countries? Is it A, Bolivia, B, Ecuador, or C, Paraguay? 5 seconds. All right, which is not one of South America's only 2 landlocked countries? Brains trust.
It's the one with some sea.
Yes, Ecuador's got an ocean coast. Paraguay and Bolivia are both stuck up in the mountains.
So there's...
This is Peter Berner. Welcome to the vodcast for ABC TV's Einstein Factor, the show for people who know everything about something and something about everything. For more vodcasts, go to abc.net.au/TV/video and don't forget to watch the Einstein Factor Sunday nights at 6:30 on ABC TV. Enjoy. Tonight on the Einstein Factor, a student who has the online wow factor, a poet with high herbs of seasonal Europe, and a public servant in a leather over Suzi Quattro. And this is the Einstein Factor. Thanks for joining us. But I ask you, where else would you really be, good Lord? Outside? I don't think so. Have you watched the news lately? Between gangs and climate change and, for me, little stinky Johnson next door, I'm scared to go to the mailbox for fear of being mugged for my carbon credits. Let's meet 3 people, however, who make a quiet night in feel like a great night out. It's our Brains Trust, Dr. Gail Jennings, Dr. Kate Burridge and Matt Parkinson. She has a PhD in immunology, but it is as a TV consultant that she now earns her crust. Why she prefers to be paid in cookie dough is just one part of the enigma that is our captain tonight. Would you please welcome Dr. Gail Jennings. Welcome back, Gail. Good to have you. Are you a roast on a Sunday kind of person or a soup?
I am. Well, yes, I always on a Sunday make dinner for my elderly parents. And so we go to their place or they come to mine. And so usually we're actually having champagne at this point watching the Einstein Factor because they're great fans of you and the show.
Oh, look. Hello there to Gail's
Joyce
mum and dad.
Ron.
Welcome, Gail Jennings. Our second trustee is a professor of linguistics at Monash who painstakingly researched the Amish language. That's good Brains Trust English. Would you welcome the dialectable Kate Burridge? Welcome, Kate. Do we have Amish in Australia? Do we have a big Amish community here?
No, and certainly not horse and buggy. I actually work with Mennonites. They're a different branch of horse and buggy, but very like the Amish.
You didn't have to live with them Harrison Ford witness style,
I have done that, yes.
Have you?
Dressed plain, yes.
How does that feel?
Strange.
Knowing that, across the hill there's a phone box and a cappuccino and a blackberry and...
Well, sometimes it's outside their kitchen, but yeah, there's
Really?
a phone box, yes.
Kate Burridge, ladies and gentlemen. Like a wallet in a bad neighbourhood, it's always nice to feel around and find that he's still there. Would you please welcome Mr. Dependable Matt Parkinson.
Thank you. Listen, I don't think I'm on my own here. I'm getting the feeling that you're a bit taken with the whole Amish idea, aren't you, Pete?
Like
like
next
it.
week, we're going to tune into the Einstein Factor and you'll be there in a plain shirt and flat hat. Welcome, brothers and sisters.
Matt Parkinson rounds out our Brains Trust tonight. Welcome them. But the Brains Trust are indeed the dressing. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this meal. Would you please welcome the first of our contestants tonight, James Woodman, a Year 12 SRC representative and youth writer from Canberra, who never leaves home without his MP3 player and protects it with skills in Taekwondo and Judo. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Bernard.
Your special subject tonight is?
World of Warcraft, the lore specifically.
All right. Now, for people that don't know, the World of Warcraft is what?
It's an online game with over 10.2 million players worldwide.
World of Warcraft, the online game, James, is your special subject. Good luck.
Thank you.
Your 90 seconds begin now. The first World of Warcraft online computer game was released in America and Australia in November of what year?
1994.
2004. Released in 2007, the first official expansion of World of Warcraft is subtitled The What?
Burning Crusade.
Correct. The American computer game company that developed World of Warcraft is called what?
Blizzard Entertainment.
Correct. In the game, players can choose from a range of how many character classes?
7.
9. Two of the game's lead designers were Tom Chilton and Jeff who?
Kaplan.
Correct. What are the two opposing major factions in the game?
Alliance and Horde.
Correct. The game's action occurs chiefly on which planet that's home to kingdoms like Northrend and Kalmador?
Azeroth.
Correct. Who are the 4 playable races that are the major partners fighting on the same side as the humans?
The Gnomes, the Night Elves, the Dwarves and the Draenei.
Correct. Acquired by player characters are various items that are colour-coded in terms of quality, such as white for common, green for uncommon, and what colour for rare?
Blue.
Correct. While the mounts of choice for humans are horses, what creatures do trolls prefer to ride?
Raptors.
Correct. In the arena, what is the second highest rank combatants can achieve after Gladiator?
Duelist.
Correct. Which of the hybrid character classes is first alphabetically?
Druid.
Correct. In 2005, a virtual plague called Corrupted Blood caused havoc after infecting characters that had fought which dungeon boss?
Hakar, the
Correct.
Soulflayer.
One major in-game event involved a quest to rescue which kidnapped reindeer named after a lead designer?
Metzin.
Correct. Closely, James, 1,200 points. Well done. That's good. That's a good start. It's bonus question time. Very simply, the Brains Trust are there. If they answer it correctly on your behalf, 200 points. If you choose to go it alone and get it right, it's 100 points. Here we go. In an April Fool's Day prank, Blizzard introduced the tinfoil hat as a new type of armour for players. True or false, James? What do you want to do?
I'll pass this to the Brains Trust.
In an April Fool's Day prank, Blizzard introduced the tinfoil hat as a new type of armour for players. True or false?
I'm thinking this is false.
I'm thinking it's false too. Why would they have a tinfoil hat?
Yes.
Well, you're a boy, you'd probably know.
As
because
their
it's a boy
idea of an
thing.
April Fool's prank, they would find the tinfoil hat highly amusing.
That's true.
You see.
The idea that all these people would have their online characters suddenly wearing tinfoil hats would be enormously appealing to them.
We'll go for the tinfoil hat being true. Leap of logic.
Matt Parkinson talked them round to true. James, what would you have said?
It's very true.
It is very true. It's a tin hat of success worn by the Brains Trust tonight. James, 1,400 points to you. Well done that you've reached level 1.
Thanks.
Sit back and we'll meet player 2 tonight. Would you...